Hey game developers, Shashank here from xaxis. In this video, I'll teach you how to auto-rotate the objects around a particular point. Let us add a script to the object that we want to rotate. In order to rotate an object around a particular point, we need to use a function called rotateAround. Therefore, let us type transform.rotateAround. RotateAround takes three arguments. The first one is the point or the position around which we want to rotate. Now, as I want to rotate the object around its own position, I'll type transform.position. The second argument is the axis about which we want to rotate this object. I need to rotate this object about the y-axis. Therefore, I need to type vector3.up, as it's the shorthand for writing 0, 1, 0. And the third argument is the angle or the speed. Therefore, I'll create a public float speed variable, and here I'll type speed and I'll multiply it with time.delta time. Here I will enter the speed as 70 and I'll hit play. And now we notice that the object is rotating about the y-axis. We can alter the object's rotation speed by altering the speed value. Now, if you want to rotate this object about x-axis, you just need to type vector3.right, as it is a shorthand for writing 1, 0, 0. Now we notice that the object is rotating about the x-axis. If you want to reverse the direction of rotation, you just need to add a negative sign over here. If you want to rotate the objects about z-axis, you just need to type vector3.back, as it's the shorthand for writing 0, 0, 1. And yes, the object is rotating about z-axis. If you want to reverse the direction of rotation, just add a negative sign. If you want to rotate an object around a different point, for example this point, let me rename it as point, and I'll drag it over here. So now I want to rotate this object around this point. So in order to achieve this, first we need a reference for the point. Therefore, let us type public transform and let's call it point. So over here, instead of transform.position, we'll say point.position. Let me drag and drop the point, and now if we hit play, now the object is rotating around this point about z-axis. If you want to rotate this about y-axis, you just need to change vector3.back to vector3.up or vector3.down. And now it is rotating around this point about y-axis. In the same way, if you want to rotate this object around this point about x-axis, you just need to change vector3.up to vector3.right or left. Here the object is rotating around this point about x-axis. Remember, in order to reverse the direction of rotation, you can either add a negative sign to the speed, or you can just change vector3.right to vector3.left, vector3.down to vector3.up, vector3.forward to vector3.back. That's it in this video. If you want to download this script, or if you want to join xaxis Discord server, or if you want to support me via Patreon, you can click the respective links which are available in the description. Thanks for watching this video.